Chapter 5 I've Outgrown You. Graduation changed everything. For weeks after the ceremony, Mina hardly answered Maddie's calls. When he finally reached her, her voice sounded different, colder, distant. "Can we meet?" she asked. Maddie's heart raced. He thought she wanted to talk about their future. Perhaps she was ready for marriage. He spent the little money he had left buying flowers and reserved a table at a quiet restaurant overlooking the river. Mina arrived nearly 40 minutes late. She looked elegant in a fitted corporate dress and expensive heels, and carried herself with a confidence he had never seen before. She barely looked at the flowers. After a long silence, she spoke. "Maddie, you're a good man." His smile faded. "I'll always appreciate everything you've done for me." He knew those words usually came before bad news. She took a deep breath. "I've changed. So have my dreams. I don't think we're compatible anymore." Maddie stared at her. "What do you mean?" She hesitated before saying the words that would haunt him for years. "I've met someone. He's a senior executive in an international oil company. He understands the life I want. I can't continue pretending." Maddie's voice trembled. "So, after everything," she looked away, "I'll never forget your kindness. But gratitude isn't love." "I'm sorry." She stood, picked up her handbag, and walked away without looking back. Maddie remained seated, staring at the untouched flowers. "For the first time in years," he cried. Chapter 6 A Different Road. 3 months later, Mina married Kelvin. Their wedding was everything social media admired. Luxury cars, designer gowns, five-star hotel reception, celebrities, hundreds of guests. The photographs spread across Facebook and Instagram. People commented, "She married well. She has made it. This is the life every woman deserves." No one mentioned the man who had paid for the degree that made it possible. Maddie saw one wedding photo. He quietly deleted it. That evening, he made a decision. "I'll never beg anyone to stay." Instead of chasing heartbreak, he buried himself in work. He took advanced electronics courses. He learned business management at night. He started importing quality electrical components. He expanded from repairing appliances to selling them. His tiny repair shop became a registered company, then a warehouse, then a distribution business, then contracts with construction companies. Within 8 years, Maty Electronics became one of the fastest growing electronics companies in Rivers State. His name became associated with integrity. People trusted him because he never forgot where he came from. Chapter 7 Success Isn't Permanent. Meanwhile, Mina's dream marriage slowly began to crack. Kelvin's company downsized during an economic downturn. He lost his executive position. Months turned into years. Every interview ended with the same sentence: "We'll get back to you." The calls never came. The expensive cars disappeared. The luxury apartment was sold. Bills piled up. Arguments became daily. The same confidence that once filled their home slowly disappeared. One evening, Kelvin admitted, "I made a mistake investing all our savings." Silence filled the room. Soon, they were struggling to pay their children's school fees. Mina began sending out job applications. Hundreds of them. Weeks became months. Nothing. One afternoon, while scrolling through her phone, she froze. A news article appeared. Maty Electronics opens new corporate headquarters, announces 500 new jobs. There was Maty, standing in front of a modern glass building, confident, successful, calm. For a long time, Mina stared at the photograph. Then tears rolled down her face. Not because he was rich, but because she remembered the man who once counted his last savings to change her life. Chapter 8 The Unexpected Meeting. 2 weeks later, Mina stood nervously inside the reception area of Maty Electronics. The same man she once called just a family friend now had employees opening doors for him. She held a worn folder containing her resume. When the receptionist asked, "Do you have an appointment?" she whispered, "No." Fortunately, Maty noticed her through the glass wall as he walked toward a meeting. He stopped. For a moment, neither of them spoke. Time seemed to stand still. "Hello, Mina," he finally said. His voice carried no anger, only peace. She lowered her eyes. I came to ask if there's any vacancy. I've been searching for work. My family is struggling. If you could help." She couldn't finish. The tears came first. Maty looked at the woman standing before him. He remembered the roadside corn seller, the determined student, the graduate, the woman who walked away. If you are still listening to this story, tell us where you are watching from and comment what you would do if you were in either Maty's or Mina's position. He also remembered every sacrifice he had made, not with bitterness, but as part of the journey that shaped him. After a long silence, he spoke gently. "I won't judge you by your worst decision. You don't owe me your life because I helped you. But I also can't pretend the past never happened." He called the human resources manager. "Please review Mrs. Mina's qualifications fairly. If there's a position that matches her skills, let her compete like every other applicant." He then turned back to Mina. "If you're employed, it will be because you've earned it, not because you once knew me." Mina nodded, tears flowing freely. For the first time, she understood the difference between wealth and character. Maty had become successful without losing his humility. She had once chased status and discovered that appearances can fade. As she walked out of the office, she realized that the greatest loss in her life was not money or opportunity. It was the trust of the man who had believed in her before anyone else did. Moral lesson: success should never erase gratitude, and kindness should never be mistaken for weakness. The people who help us rise deserve respect, even if life leads us down different paths. Please subscribe to Timeless Stories for more moral lessons. Here we tell the story that makes a difference.